Right. Have we got the right background? Yep. Okay. Because that's how green screens work. I look. It's acting. No. Go again. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Welcome back to Portuguese. I said greetings and salutations afterwards. Let's just go. Let's just go with it. Come on. Bring it back together. Welcome. I almost said it again. Just start, and then I can say it. That might be one of my top intros of all time. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome back. Things have been going very well, apart from Valencia. But that's fine, because they're Valencia and we're us. We're we. Okay. Oh, right. This is just move on. So, yeah, forming well. We had what was the fun one? Portmanens in the Taça de Portugal 5th round. 3-2 extra time win after being 2-0 down. And Nedim, the young 16-year... Is he still 16? 16-year-old comes on and scores the winner in the 97th minute. I respect it. And then a couple of good league performances. Scraped a win, which we should have just dominated. And then we had a lovely 5-0 win. Nedim coming on because he's 3-0 up at half-time. Nedim gets to come on. So we are in the playoffs for the Europa League. We can't get group stage. But the reason I came back today is we've got 2 games. Grasshoppers, they're not amazing. And also it doesn't matter. And Maritimo, who are 18th in the league. And also, the reason we're going to watch these games today, so you get to see these games, is we're going to play some of the superstar youngsters. We need to rest a couple of these players. The transfer window's opened. I haven't got any money. I sold that left back that I bought in a while ago for 1.2 million. I think I bought it for 1.5 or something. So, yeah, not too bad. But also, it's wonderful being in that position where a team bids for one of your players and you say no, and then the player's like, cool, get on with it. It's like the first time in this save that this happens on a regular basis. The only one that I'm really worried about is Santos. There's some decent-sized teams and Crystal Palace that want him. We've already turned down a £22 million bid. He's actually got fat value. He could be the next one we sell to make millions. But I don't want to get rid of him yet because I can't replace him. He's still got 3 years left on his deal, so that's all good. So, are we at the right game? Okay, Maritimo. Obviously, it's a bit of a risk because it's a league game, but we need to rest Costa, otherwise there's going to be problems later on in the season. So, Brandy comes in. We're going to go Rodriguez. He's our 17-year-old left back, who's done fine. He's got a couple of assists. Carvalho, by the way, he's just first choice. So we're going to actually rest Carvalho. Neto and Felix are both back from injuries. Nedim's going to get a start. Almeida's finally back from injury. He's been a big miss. I like the fact he's fully sharp. He hasn't played football for like 2 months, but he's ready to go. He's ready to go, mate. I'm actually going to give Costa a full rest. I'm going to risk it. If we lose, we lose. But just have a day off, mate. Have a day off. Just enjoy yourself. And then we go for Serda. Right. Come on, youngsters. Let's have a look at the development. Nedim's looking for a 16-year-old. He's looking pretty fruity. And the left-back, Rodriguez, is developing nicely as well. Just turned 17. All is good with these 2 boys. The future of the club, really. Hopefully they can keep develop. I don't want to loan them out because you can never trust them. Like, the amount of times I've loaned somebody out and they said, they're going to be a first-teamer. They're not a first-teamer. Or they're playing in an entirely different position. Or in a tactic that you will never play. Like, play him as a wing-back. And it's like, yeah, I'm going to play him as a no-nonsense full-back on defend. And like, no, that's not the experience. So I want to give him plenty of game time. Oh, it's like he's never been away. Well, he has been away because he never scores. So the fact he has is quite impressive. 1-0. Just boshed it in. Lovely stuff. Taking a little bit of a risk here, but especially because we're on good form and we just did lose against Valencia 5-1. I could cause my own blip. Salvez did get a goal. He got the consolation goal against Valencia. That's a good run. That's a lovely ball across. Seki boy, let's go. Superb from Gonçalves. He's fresh. He's embarrassed that he's now been replaced by Carvalho full-time. That's what I think the problem is. And we're 2-0 up straight away, boys. Right, just need Ned in with a goal now to finish it off. So there's a chance that something horrible happens at the end of this transfer window and we have to panic buy. That's the only worry. But the players that teams are interested in, the panic buy, let's say my board accepts an offer, it's going to be around the 25 million mark. So we should be able to get some sort of replacement unless it's the goalkeeper. Oh, also, the goalkeeper is Valido was out injured for the Valencia game, which also, didn't help really. But there's no need to rush him back because we're sort of resting a few players for this game because, I'm feeling confident and we need to do this a little bit more. I'm terrible at just running him. I think that might be off. Running it back because we're on good form. Just like, keep going, boys, keep going. And I'll keep going until such time as they all say, oh, God, he's really knackered and needs a rest. And I'm like, probably should have rested him. So this is all good. Unlucky Ned. It's good finish, though, mate. Good finish. So, Bob. Oh, good header. What's that? Is that offside? That's not offside. It's not offside. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. Sort yourself out. Yeah, good. But 3-0, half time. Very pleased, considering we've got a few youngsters playing, a couple of backups. This is as good as I could have hoped. Lungu wins it. Yeah, we've got a £20 million bid for Lungu as well. So it does well defensively. I think the problem they've got is they've got a terrible kit. Green and red stripes is not a good look. Nice. It's poor. It's poor. Oh, let the goalkeeper... Jesus Christ, just let the goalkeeper get it, Serda. So we're 10 points behind Porto. But we're looking at top 3. So we're 8 points clear at the moment, which is fantastic. They're at bottom of the league. Struggling on 8 points. It's not looking good for them. Right, we'll keep the youngsters on because they can get knackered. It's fine. Felix is still working his way back from injury, so let's bring you on for a little bit. And Alves. Barosh for Lungu. And Goose for Almeida. Lovely. This is wonderful. It's nice to be able to get to that point where you can rest players and still feel confident about beating teams. Afonso's done okay, isn't he? Nice. Afonso's contract's running out at the end of the season. Like, he's a fine backup, right? And my board are like, oh, no, he's not good enough. Don't give him a new contract. Bit of space there. Don't give him a new contract. And I'm like, if I give him a new contract, I'm kind of admitting defeat that I'll never find a better goalkeeper than Valido. And this is my number 2. So I'm not giving him a new contract because there's somebody out there with some sort of singular cell of Portuguese DNA that I can have. Calm down, boys. Okay. Might have to chuck out a focus here. I'm not happy about it. Let's just go cautious. Just a bit of time wasting. Lovely stuff. They've woken up. Brandy launches one. What a ball that is. Go on, Barros. Go on, Barros. Oh, it's deflected. Right. Oh, Porty boys are drawing. That's very, very good for us. Barros fancies it today. Okay. Didn't really see. I'm not even sure Ned played in this game. I've got to be honest. He had the one offside goal. I think that was his only time we saw him. But hey, it's experience. It's all about experience. Very nice victory. We go again. Same team. I think I'll bring... No, I'll give... I'll just let... I'm of the opinion and this goes for Football Manager and real life, that goalkeepers never need to be rested. Firstly, they don't run about that much, right? And I just don't. As a former goalkeeper, like at the lowest possible level, jump off the goalposts and all that, I just don't think he needs to be rested. And if he was a good young goalkeeper that I was keeping, then I'd give him another game. But I'm not, so I might as well just bring Valido back in. Right, on to Grasshoppers. Should be a nice away trip. In other news, we have had our youth intake preview, and it is confusing. It's a potential. It's a 5-star youth intake, golden generation, and yet, and the goalkeeper was a C also. The highest rating was a C. I don't know why it cuts off the top. Indie game, and yeah. So what position these Wonderkid golden generations play in, I don't know. All right. Okay, fitness. Nenham's a bit knackered, but we'll at least give him a half, I think. Sex a bit dead. Let's go Felix. And we'll bring Costa on the bench so he can come on like second half. Same as the left back because they played an under-19 game. That was the problem. That's fine. It is what it is. Goofs can go back into midfield. And Durame is going to come back in. I'm trying to play him back into the team a little bit. He's got upset that I haven't been giving him enough first-team football. So then I started giving him a bit of first-team football. His contract's running out at the end of the season. He's refusing to sign a new one. There's teams that are interested. But I could just trigger his clause and give him an extra year. So I've just done that. So he's going to be even more annoyed. Should have put it in your contract. It's the reverse of when you accidentally give somebody a match highest earner clause. It's like, aha, got ya. You're staying. Because he's not the best defender in the world, but he's also a model citizen. So I'd like to keep him around. Let's finish this group stage on a win, boys. I can't remember for the life of me if it matters where you finish in this playoff. I'm sure it does to who you get ranked against, but I don't care. We shall let fate decide. Man United have absolutely destroyed this group with 8 wins out of 8. Even if we'd won both games, what would we be on 18 points? We might squeak in if we'd beaten Valencia. Okay, quiet game. Nothing really happened. I might as well rest Santos for another game. Nedim's fine. What can go wrong playing a young player for far too long when he's 16 years old? Like a torn ligament, leg, but something horrific. But hey, it's fine. It aids their development. Can we maybe have a highlight? Like 0-0's fine, but I'd like a highlight. Wolfsburg 6-0 up. I did ask for a highlight. I can't complain. Right. Oh, hello. Costa, come on now. Marvalio. Couple of dangerous players coming on now. Don't think it's going to make much difference. Riveting. Oh, hello. Go on then. Go on. It'll be funny. Go on. Just sneak it at the end. Goof. Back post. Wins it. Go on. Oh, okay. Go on. Lost the ball. And again. And again. Oh, Costa. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it, at the end there? Right, there we go. 0-0. Pretty good result, actually, to be fair. Yeah, you're unlucky, lads. We padded the XG at the end there with those last couple of chances. Good stuff. And we finished 19th in the group on 13 points. I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's about as hopeful as we could have got. 181k. There's one competition I want to talk to you about today. And that is it this? Wait, which one is it? I've got to tell you. I think this is dumb as shit. How you have a group stage where you just play each other once. I got a win and a draw, and I didn't get. It's just, and but the board were pissed off, and the fans were pissed off that I didn't get qualified. That is just dumb as balls. That is. Right, when's the playoff draw? It's Europa League, right? Oh, I'm never gonna remember how to get here. Right, no, the league phase. Playoff, there we go. Smashed it. 3rd of Feb. Right. Do we have a game before then? Yes, we do. Well, you won't get to know then. Right, there we go. Greetings and salutations. I thought I'd bookmark the episode of my terrible intro. Thank you very much for watching as always. Onwards and upwards. Going well. Clean going this season. I think we'll probably just come back for the knockout stages now. The league is hopefully going to take care of itself. So we've got the Europa League and we've got the semi-final against Benfica of the FA Cup thing. Right. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.